Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 Draft Champions game. We start off the legend round with some great selections, though as usual, we're getting Champ Bailey. Champ's my guy, man. Champ wins games, and I want to win games, so I'm getting Champ Bailey, alright? Round 2 comes up, we get a quarterback with great throw power, practically an elite right tackle, but Brandon Cooks has 91 speed. And 91 speed in this year's game, especially in Draft Champions, just makes you an absolute mismatch, no matter where you are on the field. So we get Cooks right there, and then we get Devontae Freeman. We actually passed up an Alshon Jeffrey. I didn't want to get too many receivers, and Freeman's practically an elite in his own right as we get Brandon Marshall. We didn't draft Andrew Luck, even though Geno is our starting quarterback. So we are living life on the edge as we hit round 12 and get Malcolm Jenkins. A little bit slow, but he can patrol the secondary for us as we get round 13. Now we already have Dante Whitner at the strong safety spot, so we're not going to get Calvin Pryor, and we're going to get Teron Armstead. And as you guys can see, we did get a quarterback, Andy Dalton, so we did fix that crisis as we head to round 14. This draft started off slow, but it's heating up at the end. We can use an extra linebacker, so Sean Lee, coverage guy, great to have. Navarre Bowman, I like playing with two middle linebackers, so it'd be good to pair him up with Mosley. Though we only have one defensive tackle, so we need at least two guys to stuff the run, rush the pass or whatever. And Geno Atkins is great at doing both. As we hit the final round, two signature players in a tight end, and I told you guys the linebacking core could use a little bit of help. We already have Jordan Cameron, so we're not going to take Jared Cook, even though he's got nice stats. Even Terry Poe, great defensive tackle, but we don't need him. We need Ryan Kerrigan, so Kerrigan usually plays good in Madden games, so we'll see how he does for us. We're going to start the game off on the defensive end, returning the kick with Danny Amendola, and doesn't get far. Gets to the 15-yard line. That's why you probably want to need a ball. Though this guy started out the game hot in the running game with Roy Olu. Look at him just shredding our defense apart. Finally, Champ Bailey takes him down, but not after an over 50-yard rush to start off the game. Obviously, he didn't draft a running back. It doesn't really seem to matter, though. He does have Drew Brees at the quarterback position, and Brees throwing dots. And look at this dude fighting for every yard he can get to make it a third down and 2, but Kerrigan off the edge, fumble, recovered by him all the way at the 40-yard line, and that's going to force him to punt the ball. He was at the 25 at that third down play, easily field goal range, and Kerrigan just came in unblocked up the edge. It's an unfortunate break for him right there. Is second down. He comes up with the interception. Jamie Collins with the bait right there, gets the ball in great field position. Olu doesn't go anywhere. Second down. Drew Brees leaving the pocket, just one step at a time. Brees is not the fastest guys. He runs the ball, counter, 3rd and 6. Roy Olu outside, touchdown. This time he capitalizes on his run game. First drive, not so much. This time we gave him, the field position. So we got to make sure we don't do that, and we should be all right as we run the ball, trying to get Devontae Freeman established. When you draft a running back, you got to make use of him, because a lot of people will draft a running back and just throw the ball 50 times. That's not a catch by Jordan Cameron, unfortunately. We got to make sure, we're in his head a little bit as we throw it in the middle of the field and get picked off again by Jamie Collins. It's not making good reads right now. Could we have B wide open on that play? And yeah, I'm just really not seeing the field too well. Meanwhile, he's breaking tackles, and Olu, touchdown, 14-0. Roy Olu is the guy who's dominating the game, and holy hell, that was almost our third interception. Someone's got to get in the head of Andy Dalton and be like, come on, man, let's lock in. And even when we make a good read, the ball goes out of bounds. Bringing up 3rd down and 10. First quarter has been a train wreck, and it continues. Incomplete pass, and we are going for that our own 25-yard line, and thankfully we get to Brandon Marshall. I was actually a little bit more patient there. I tried to wait and see what he would do as we try to run the ball and get nothing. Try to see where he went with Collins, and just went the other way. And yeah, it worked out, believe it or not. As we hit Brandon Cooks on the drag route, and Cooks is so fast, he turns a little drag route into a first down. We go back to the same exact play. This time, Brandon Marshall over the top. We're starting to figure out some plays, but apparently Brandon Marshall didn't get both feet in bounds, and now we're struggling to even get a first down right here. So that definitely hurt. We go 3rd down. We're looking outside. We got a man open, but he gets the interception intended for Cooks, and Delvin Breaux instead gets the 3rd pick of the game already in Andy Dalton, and things are not looking good. This wasn't my favorite team I ever drafted, but it wasn't the worst team ever either. I thought we'd be able to do decent, as Kerrigan making some good plays off the edge. You're going to need a lot more from Kerrigan. Hopefully someone else to step up on the defense, because the offense isn't doing too much as he takes a shot one-on-one, but William Gay is able to swat it away. He has a Brandon Marshall of his own. 3rd down and 13. Dumps it down to the running back, and we are able to stop him behind the chains. And on 4th down, we force his second punt of the game. We're actually going to return it with Brandon Cooks hitting our own end zone. We got to take this one out, and Cooks stretching the field only to the 8-yard line. With a minute 33 left, instead of causing a potential touchback, we have to get a 92-yard drive. What makes you think we can do that with the offense we've had? I don't know, just never give up and you hope that, some plays work out, as Andy Dalton sails one to the opposing team's bench. That's not going to help us. That brings up 3rd down and 4 instead. Thankfully, we find Brandon Cooks. He's primarily running zone. We just have to, run some levels concepts, break it apart, and most importantly, make the right read. That's the thing we're struggling with right now, is Jordan Cameron stumbles out of bounds and stops the clock, which is the most important thing, with us having 2 timeouts, as we hit Brandon Cooks on the outside. Number 10 has been a big factor so far for us. We need to get Brandon Marshall involved in this game. Right now, it's all about whoever is open, and that's Robert Woods right there. 25 seconds left, looking end zone. That's Cooks, and that's a touchdown to get us back into the game that we badly needed. We do get ball coming out of halftime, as I don't know what the hell he's doing right there, but we have a chance to tie the game up, as he's going to try to get some points right before halftime here and dump it down to Roy Halou, get the first down. But yeah, we get ball coming out of half. We get a touchdown. We have a chance to tie the game up. Considering how bad we played, that's a damn near miracle, as he threads the needle and finds, I believe, Brandon Marshall. Needs one more big play to try to get into that field goal range. Maybe a touchdown. Taking a shot, and it's caught. He calls his final timeout. It's up. It's good. And that really hurt right there, because he's just going to toss it up one-on-one. I'm talking about tying the game up, and now, no matter what we do, we're still going to be down on this drive at the end of it, as 2nd down and 11 comes up, and we find Brandon Marshall, who this time makes the catch on the sideline, moves the chains. 1st down, Andy Dalton, he's been throwing a lot, need him to make one more pass, which he does, but Robert Woods is not able to come down with it. 2nd down. Once again, like I said, just a bunch of zone. He's got to wait, bide their time, and find the open man. That time on the reroute, it's Devontae Freeman. We have not been running the ball much since we went down in this game, but we are getting Freeman involved in the passing game, and that's one good thing about Devontae Freeman. He's one of the better receiving backs in the NFL, as we look downfield for Marshall, but once again, Marshall has been rather silent this game. 3rd down and 4, corner concepts, and that time, big number 15 comes down with it at the 10-yard line, trying to punch this one in, rolling out with Andy Dalton. Here comes the pressure across the body. It's caught, and it's a touchdown for Cooks. It didn't really look like a touchdown. It looked like he was stopped maybe at a 1-yard line, but they gave him some really good forward progress as he threads the needle big time there. Once again, Ryan Kerrigan has been the defensive MVP, and we need someone else to step up and get ourselves a turnover right here, because he's driving, getting in field goal range, trying to run that fullback dive, stuffed by CJ Mosley. Last play of the 3rd quarter. That run is going way back to the 36-yard line. Huge 3rd down with time. Drew Brees rolling out, can't find anyone across the body off the offensive lineman's helmet, and on 4th down, no field goal. He's going for it. We send the blitz. He lobs it up, and it's caught by Brandon Marshall, and it keeps the drive alive. He puts on shoe clock, trying to run the ball, trying to get a 2-possession lead right here. Obviously, we need to stop. Look at Kerrigan again, stuffing Roy Halou. Loss of 6 yards. 3rd down, passing the ball. Breeze, incomplete pass. Dangerous in the middle of the field for Steve Smith Sr., who hasn't really seen much action. He ends up kicking the field goal, and now we have a chance to get the lead with a touchdown and a PAT. A lot of stuff on the line here. All I know is just, touchdown wins the game. That's all I know. No matter what happened before, you clear all of that. We're starting to click a little bit. A touchdown wins the game as we hit the 2-minute warning. Got to make sure you get 1st downs. Got to make sure you get out of bounds. And Brandon Marshall does both as we run the ball with Freeman breaking a tackle. But once again, Jamie Collins is right there finding the ball. And that's actually going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11. Looking, throwing. Marshall had to let that one loose because of the pressure. Incomplete pass. 3rd down. Andy Dalton going outside. Marshall drops it in his hands and right back out. And now 4th down, game potentially on the line. Andy Dalton finds Robert Woods. Gets rock, hangs onto it. Move the chains. 55 seconds left. Looking corner. Marshall in triple coverage. Incomplete. 17 for 32. Looking to go 18 for 33. Andy Dalton downfield. End zone. Touchdown. Devontae Freeman, the running back, out the backfield. Now the PAT for the lead is good. And you can't take that for granted, because it's easy. It's not as easy to do this year as PATs. And we got it. Now the defense needs one more stop. 45 seconds left in a full complement of timeouts. And how about Geno Atkins making his impact felt? 2nd down, play action. Drew Brees lobbing it up downfield. Marshall incomplete in double coverage. 3rd down and 10. He's struggling to get up first. That's all he needs right now with Brees dumping it down. And that's Roy Halou fighting but going nowhere as and now the game is on the line with 20 seconds left. He runs, hurry up, he's calling audibles, the clock is ticking, here we go. Drew Brees outside, stripped away, incomplete. Champ Bailey knocks him loose, and he's gonna rage quit knowing the game is over. And we get the comeback victory, capped off by a touchdown to Devontae Freeman out the backfield. That was just an audible, making him streak downfield, and I don't know, he got so open. We got the victory. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the entertaining game. Good game to my opponent. Subscribe for more Madden 17 gameplays. Until then, I'll catch you guys next time.